Hello, hello, hello.
Well, surprise, surprise.
It's good to be back.
Yeah, it's good to have you back.
Well, thank you. When we get a few more people on, I'll explain everything.
So, how was your weekend? Well, I guess I'll go along with your explanation. I hope everyone else had a great weekend.
Yeah, hopefully everybody.
Mine was it was a busy weekend.
Yeah.
I I missed if Royal Apple, if you're out there or you hear this, I missed your phone call. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, but it was a rather challenging. So I'll have to get with you in the near future.
Yep, that's for sure. So there's been a whole lot going on.
Like what? Feed us in, feed us in. Give us the news.
Well, it's now the Gulf of America.
I know. He signed that executive order while he was flying over the Gulf of Mexico. He thought it was appropriate. I thought that was awesome. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that was pretty cool. You got to admit. And you know why he did that, right? You know the real truth behind why he did that.
No.
Oh, well, let me tell you the real scoop on the real truth that reason he did it. Because Biden signed an order, law, whatever, and put it into play that said you would not. There was no way to be able to drill in the Gulf of Mexico ever again. Hello, KMM.
Hi, Kay.
Or you couldn't drill in the Gulf of Mexico for X amount of years, or however Biden put it in there and put it into law. So Trump just changed the name of it. Oh. So now it's not the Gulf of Mexico, it's the Gulf of America, and he can drill.
Ah, okay. Well, we have KMM in here. So I will, KMM, I am going to explain what has been happening with me and why I've been absent and why Connie has been so patient with everything that's going on.
Aww.
So on the 29th of January, my daughter-in-law, well, first off, my son and daughter-in-law got the flu. They got flu A. So I was kind of helping them with the baby. Well, not the baby, but the baby, Ellie Mae. So we were doing that. They were sick. I was trying to take care of everybody. And then my son had to take her to the hospital on Sunday. And that's when they found out how sick she was. And they came home. And then on the 29th, her water broke. And it was a month early. So she had the baby on January 29th, premature. He was 5 pounds, 8 ounces. And they named him Bryson.
I love that name.
Yeah, they named him Bryson. So with her being sick with the flu, they stayed in the hospital. And then the day that they were all supposed to come home, they let the baby come home, but not the mom. So my son came home with the baby. It was a week ago Friday. Yeah, okay. On the 31st. Mm-hmm. Was it? Or on the 1st? Something like that.
Yeah, on the 1st, I think, because
yeah,
he was there a couple days.
Yeah. So they let the baby come home, but not the mom. Well, they put her in a different room because she was no longer maternity. And they found out that she had pneumonia. So she was in the hospital for an additional week. So I had to help my son with the two kids, the two babies. Um, he took the night feeding with the baby, and I would put Ellie Mae to sleep, and then we would start all over from scratch during the day. And I would feed the baby Bryson during the day. So that was the explanation as to why I have not been on. I appreciate all of your prayers. She is home now. They sent her home on oxygen last week, maybe Thursday, I think. And they sent her home on oxygen on Thursday. She went to the doctor's today. She's off of the oxygen. She's well on the way of healing. That part, as far as the baby part, she's doing good with that. I mean, it's been a few weeks. So there you go. I apologize for not being on.
I apologize to anybody.
I really missed you guys. And thank you for understanding, and thank you for all of your prayers. It certainly helped. There was a few minor complications with the baby. He was born with the umbilical cord wrapped around his neck 3 times. So they were not sure if he was going to be able to even go home yet. It was touch and go, and then he got a little touch of jaundice, and they didn't know. My son had to take him to the doctors every other day to get blood drawn when he did come home. But good to say, he's all healthy now. He's eating great. He's sleeping great. He's doing great. And so is Ellie Mae. She's doing great with the baby. She has her moments, but she's what?
Right. She doesn't understand.
So, but we're into a pretty good pattern now. And so now my son actually went back to work today, and everything went great. And this Nona even got a nap with Ellie Mae. So I'm doing great. And again, thank you so much for all of your prayers. We really needed it, and everybody came through it. And thank goodness that Ellie Mae never got the flu. Mom and Dad did, but Ellie Mae did not. And the baby didn't come out sick, so he's doing great.
Awesome.
So thank you so much for your prayers.
God's good every day.
Yes, he is. It was a few rough couple of nights when they both were gone, and I had just Ellie Mae, and yeah, she wasn't happy for a few nights, but it all got turned around, and she was very happy. Oh, thank you, KMM. Thank you so much. She's happy that Mommy and Daddy are home under one roof again.
Right.
Maybe not so happy that they brought a surprise home with them, but
take it back. Surprise at night. Take it back.
Well, luckily they're sleeping downstairs because Lucy can't really do the steps too much right now still.
Right.
So they're sleeping in the living room, and Ellie Mae's in her bed upstairs. So the baby crying doesn't really affect her. So
good. Awesome.
So that's my story, and
I'm sticking to it.
And I'm sticking to it. And I appreciate the prayers, and I appreciate the understanding, especially to you, Connie, for pulling the weight. I love you so much.
It's all good. It's all good. I was a little lost, but it's all right. I tried to hold it together.
You did a great job.
Me and Linda have a really cool surprise getting ready to happen for our community. but I haven't quite figured out exactly what we're going to do with it yet. We're going to get together and work on it. Exactly how you're going to win it. But, Trump, in fact, I can show one of them. I can show it. Oh, I'm getting old.
Yeah, KMM. He's so little. He's still in preemie clothes and preemie diapers.
Okay, dig this, guys.
I love that.
You know what? It reminds me of the disco times when we used to roller skate and have the satin shirts. But anyway,
maybe hold it in front of you. There you go. I love it.
It's got his name signature down here, and on the side it's 47.
Awesome.
And on the top it says Trump. Okay, so here's the thing, guys. It's Trump's making us the golden age, right? It's the golden age. So, right? So we're going to, Linda's got hers on the way. This is mine. And they aren't making them anymore. So I have a couple more coming, and we're going to do something kind of fun with them. I haven't figured out what. We're going to get together and talk about it. And as soon as we figure it out, we'll let you guys know so that you have a chance to have one and be able to wear one like we do. What do you think, Cameron? Does that sound like fun? When you love to wear this cap. Don't you think you could rock this cap? I think I could. I know I'm going to rock it.
Oh, yeah. I can rock it.
I'm going to rock it.
I just wish that the writing was in black.
Oh, I don't know. I kind of like it because you know what?
Because it would match my dress. That's.
Oh, okay.
I have a summer dress.
It is so striking. But then, you know what? I am one of these glitzy kind of girls anyway. So we'll see how that goes. But we'll just got to figure out exactly what we're going to do. We're going to make it fun. So we'll probably get together with that tomorrow. And I'll be able to tell you exactly what we're going to do. And it gives everybody a chance. And then whoever wins, I'll get it mailed out ASAP. Because Linda will have hers Friday. See, if she'd lived around the block, it wouldn't take that long. But she's a little ways away from you.
You know, I saw the funniest thing on Facebook. It says, I miss my best friend. And then it says, oh, she's still alive. She just has the audacity to live too far away.
But the weather's beautiful here, I want you to know. Not to rub it in, okay, ma'am? But the weather is beautiful. As you notice, we're back to sleeveless again. It's 80 degrees.
Yeah. KMM and I are ready to get a huge snowstorm.
You're getting 4 of them. I saw that, 4 of them back to back. And we're supposed to get a little bit of rain, but yeah. You know what? From my lips to God's ears. Hello, got some rain. I want my tomato plants to grow. I'm already talking.
Can you grow stuff year-round?
Pretty much. We've got our tomato plants growing. They're little seedlings right now in the windowsill, and they're going in the ground here pretty soon. And Clyde's got potatoes everywhere.
Oh, you're lucky. We're getting snow, not the cold.
Well, actually, we're trying to figure out how to grow celery. Because it's good for sand. It's really good for sandy areas. And our area is pretty sandy.
Huh.
Who you calling Sandy?
You, Clyde.
Hello, Clyde.
So
I'm back.
So today in the news, Trump has now said they will no longer be making pennies.
What? I didn't hear that.
Yep.
Thank
Hey,
goodness.
everyone said hi, Clyde. Hello. So,
Thank
we will no longer have pennies in circulation.
They said it costs about 2.5 cents to make a 1 cent.
Yeah, they said it cost 2.5 cents to make 1 penny. So they're just gonna eliminate pennies. So I thought, well, what would happen if we hoard them? Are they gonna give us 2.5 cents per penny? Are they gonna become?
How is that going to work with taxes?
I guess they'll have to either round up
Because our tax is
or
6.
round down. They'll have to round up or round down. And Texas now is talking about eliminating property taxes. And it's coming to a vote to see if Texas will allow legal gambling.
Oh, you guys don't have gambling there?
We don't have legal gambling, no. I mean, we have the lotto, but that's it.
We got MGM, Grand, Greek Town, and another one. We got 3 of them. Oh, Motor City.
Wow, you have casinos.
3 of them.
Yeah, no, we don't have any of that.
And then we have some up north.
You're gonna need to move out of your way here so you can.
Hi, Clyde.
Hello, welcome back.
Thank you.
Did you get rid of little rugrats or what?
Rugrats are with the parents.
And 5 pounds.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, it is huge. No property taxes. That's going to be huge. And then the gambling in Texas will be huge also. You need to scoot up here.
And the puppies won't let me.
Yes, they will.
There.
Yeah, see, now that's the thing. At the casinos in on Indian Reservation, you can have those.
Yeah.
And they can do whatever they want to on the
Louisiana is going to get hurt if Texas puts in the.
That's the thing. Louisiana has the gambling.
We got casinos on the reservation down by the border. We went to.
We have one.
It's Eagle Pass has a casino.
Well, so does that one place. What is it outside of Houston?
I don't know. I don't go to Houston.
We have a couple Indian ones or Native American, whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
Feathers, not dot. Feathers, not dot. Right.
Right. So we got that going on. Pennies will no longer be. We have the Gulf of America as of today.
It was named the Gulf of America Day yesterday.
Yeah. Gulf of America Day yesterday. We had a quiet Super Bowl. No problems.
Amen.
You know, but we had a plane crash today. We had a plane crash today.
Collision, wasn't it? Or
Yeah, it was.
on the runway?
It was on. Well, it ran into a parked plane.
Yeah. We either got a bunch of imbeciles all of a sudden
Oh, cool. Hello,
Flying.
Donna.
flying
Hi,
or
Donna.
air traffic control, also a bunch of idiots.
Is that there was a Delta plane and a Japan airline that collided on the runway a couple days ago.
Is that no? This one was in Arizona.
Yeah, this just happened today.
It just happened today, and one person died and another is injured. You know, it makes you wonder: do you ever want to fly anywhere again?
No.
I mean, it's kind of scary.
I want to fly to Texas to see my bestie.
Come on down.
Right? Right? All right. Donna, I'm going to go over this if you didn't hear it. Did you hear about this?
It's disappearing.
Did you hear about this? I'm going to tell you about this.
It's a golden
You know, Trump is making, it's the golden age, right? And this hat is about as gold as a golden bar. I'm telling you, it's pretty gold. And Linda's getting hers. It's on its way. This one's mine. They're not making them anymore. and I have a couple more. So we're going to do something fun. We haven't decided yet. We're going to get together and figure it out. Oh, and Clyde has his. Oh, he's going to show you his. Look.
I got the dark MAGA.
Awesome.
So we're going to do something fun with these hats. We haven't decided exactly what we're going to do, but it is going to be our community participation kind of thing. So we're going to figure it out. We'll be able to tell you tomorrow, and then we'll give out a couple. And Donna, you can go and rock this in Indiana. I know that KMM can't wait to be trying to rock it in Wisconsin, Minnesota.
Take it and show it to Mike Pence.
Show it to Mike Pence. Right. Well, he might want it. So we're going to figure out exactly what we're going to do with it. And we'll let you know.
Are they confirming anybody today? They say
no, they're still putting Cash Patel off. They haven't decided what they're doing. I mean, this is ridiculous.
These weak-ass Republicans we got in there can't.
Well, it's not him. It's not them that are holding the show up.
Well, they can. The leadership can get in there and say, "Get your asses in here."
I mean, it's people like
something's got to be.
It's
done.
like Grassley and Durbin and.
Needs to drop an axe on.
Well, you know what? Grassley needs to retire. Let's go there.
Right.
You know, it's like, you know, every time
people shouldn't die.
They shouldn't die in office. You know, here's my thing. McConnell just all of a sudden just freezes up. He's walking along and then just freezes. And just kind of looks around like he doesn't know where he's at.
He fell down the steps the other day, and it's like,
you know, it's like, come on. You know, I love you, McConnell, but it's time for you to move on and go enjoy whatever quality of life you have left.
Right. Absolutely.
You know, I don't think that that's supposed to be a lifelong job.
It wasn't meant to be.
Well, that one lady took it dead serious, didn't she? That Supreme Justice, that had the little. What was it, Ginsburg, that had the little lazy collar?
Reminded me of Judge Judy.
She did.
I think term limits is
a big thing.
At least try it out for 20 years, or
or just try it.
50 years. Try it out for 50 years.
Just try it. Just try it.
See if it makes any difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
and then we got to get rid of lobbyists. And that's another thing. Just got to get rid of.
That was a big thing.
Money.
So, and then, we all came on here and told you all the wonderful funding that happened in U.S. aid, right? Right. We already know about all the wonderful things with the surgeries. And I got to thinking, well, what about the people that want a facelift or a tummy tuck or
well, that's something different.
Well, what's the difference between that and having transgender surgery?
They're cutting off.
It's all cosmetic. Right?
No, this is for kids.
Well, I would like a
if you're 12 years
facelift.
old, you can't have a double mastectomy when you're 12 years old.
No, you can't have a double.
But that's what they're wanting to do, and they don't even want to give the parents notice. Just go and do that to your kids. It's insane.
They were doing it to white mice. Like the mice really cared.
I don't believe they were doing it.
Well, they said they were. That was another funding that was going on.
I want to meet the doctors that were doing that.
Well, you saw one on TV. He was the COVID man. So, okay, so we already know all about that. But the one thing that happened today, wait till you hear this one. The UK has a UK aid agency. Just like we have the US aid agency, they have the UK agency. And they found $136 billion worth of fraud in their agency.
I heard that they found $514 billion from that U.S. aid.
See,
that was wasted.
That was wasted. 500 and what was it? 500 what?
14 billion.
514 billion wasted taxpayer money.
That's a $500 billion.
Okay. But this comment is going straight out to Donna because I can see her little face is going to turn as red as a beet. And so Pocahontas said, quote unquote, it's not the taxpayer's business what the government spends the tax money on.
What?
That's exactly what she said, word for word.
It is our business. We give it to them.
Yeah, but she said it is not the taxpayer's money. It's not the taxpayer's business how the government spends tax money. Right? That's what I thought too, Donna. That's exactly what I thought.
Did you talk about the?
Look what she said.
I can't read. I need to get my glasses.
That's them.
Yes, yeah. I agree. But they went into or tried to get into the Department of Education.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Did you see that with Maxine Waters?
That was a riot. A security guard blocking the door was just calm and cool. No, you can't come in. No.
Do you know who we are? Do you know who we are?
You're not coming in.
You're not coming in. I don't care who you are.
I thought that was just so.
Are you going to beat us up if we come in there? Well, no, I'd like to beat you up just to beat you up.
Right.
That has nothing to do with you coming in here.
Right.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
You can't make this stuff up.
No.
That's our next one. That's our next one. When we got to get together and work on that. Hashtag we're making sure. Hashtag you can't make this up.
I heard that one.
Yeah, it's going to be good, huh? Yep. I mean, you can't.
No, you can't.
You know, all of it's coming out, but the judge that stopped Elon Musk and said, no, you can't come into the Treasury.
Where does he get off?
Well, Trump said he didn't have the right to do that. But my thing is common sense. We're the party of common sense, right? All of us here,
Right.
Okay. If you won't let me go in there to look at your spending, you're guilty of something.
They're hiding something.
You're hiding something. You're hiding something, right?
Yeah.
And what are you hiding? Transgender surgery on white mice.
I think they're going to find out that either we're more in debt or the money is going to places that, it shouldn't be going. In the people's pockets that it shouldn't be going into.
Well, here's the thing. When you take a poll and you find out that our American children, after they graduate, cannot read on a 4th grade reading level, we've got a problem. Somewhere, somehow, there's a big problem.
And they're graduating.
Oh, yeah.
You know, when they made the comment, no kid left behind, they meant that.
Yeah.
We're not gonna hold them back. We're gonna pass them through whether they can read or not. And it's awful. We are considered right now on the bottom of all the countries as far as our kids' education. And I have to apologize to Elon Musk because I really got offended when he called us all retarded. But after looking at that and finding out that our kids aren't taught properly,
Right.
It's sick. It's sick.
I would like to, maybe I should look this up and see the statistics on how many families since 2020 have changed over to homeschool their children.
Oh, you know what? That would be a good one. I bet there's a bunch of them. Well, and now what they want to do is they want to turn the education back to the teachers, where it should have always been.
Yep.
Don't teach a test all year long. That's ridiculous. That's what they do here. Oh, and if you can't pass that test, well, we're going to put you in a special needs class so that you don't have to take the test.
Right.
So our test scores look good.
Right.
Why don't we just teach our kids what they need to know: reading, writing, and arithmetic. What is it? The 3 R's, and not worry about it. Give the teachers the ability to teach the kids what they need to learn. Don't tell the teachers what to do. And the other thing they need to do is put discipline back in the teachers' hands. These kids get away with everything, and they shouldn't be allowed to get away with it. They need to be a little afraid when they go into class and not think that they're going to be babysat. Elon just found $59 million paid by FEMA after Trump sent an executive order to stop. Still sent $59 million. Hello? Hello? Okay. Bye. Linda just lost her computer. She'll be right back. Anyway, Elon just found $59 million paid by FEMA after Trump sent an executive order to stop. Still sent $59 million to pay high. Oh, I know. I heard about that. Wasn't that all the money going to the illegals for the hotels in New York? Hello, Royal Apple. It's so good to see you. Didn't get to your phone. I had a very hectic weekend last few days, and I saw I missed your call. I will get with you really soon. I promise. It's been crazy, but life is back on track now. Kind of, sort of, whatever. But I should be able to have probably tomorrow at least a time to talk to you, or Wednesday or Thursday coming up very soon. So yeah, we need to give our teachers, put the education back in the teachers' hands, and they can teach our kids what they need to. Don't be teaching them about whatever crazy stuff, woke ideology that you have. Just don't. It's not right. Our kids need a chance at a real education. I went to the post office today, and there was a man standing up at the front, and I don't know what he was mailing or what he was doing. But I looked at the lady that was behind the counter, and she was probably my age, and little blonde. And I looked at her face, and I'm telling you what, I'm like, my mother disciplined us by facial expressions. So I'm really, I watch facial expressions all the time. And I mean, she would give you that look, and I'm telling you, you'd stop what you were doing in a heartbeat because you didn't want to see that look again. And I could see the frustrated look on this poor little lady's face, and I was standing back away, so I really didn't know what was going on. And after the guy finally walked out the door or whatever, I went up to her, and I said, "I'm sorry. What's going on? What's going on?" And I said, "Oh, did he speak Spanish?" And she goes, "No, he spoke French." And she goes, "And I don't know French." And I'm like, "Well, I don't know French either, and I don't know Spanish either." And it's almost like you have to do sign language or stand on your head, or you can't write because they can't read English. I don't know, guys. I wanted to say, there's an ISIS guy standing outside waiting for you, I think, maybe. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. That wasn't nice. But anyway. So, she said it's starting to get a little frustrating because they have all kinds of different languages that they're talking, and it's not just Spanish. Oh, well, look at you. Donna, maybe you should have talked to him. We should have had you here. You know what? Maybe you should get a job as a translator. It's crazy. I don't know. I don't know if we're in the book of Revelation yet, Royal Apple, but we're probably on our way. Welcome back. So, Royal Apple, before I forget, and KMM and Donna, please forgive me. I'm going to go over it one more time for Royal Apple. So, Linda and I got this hat that I'm so proud of. You know, we're making the golden age, right? So it's the golden age with Trump's signature. Make America Great Again. Isn't that awesome? Reminds me of roller skating in my satin shorts. Anyway, doesn't it kind of remind you of that? Anyway, so they're not making them anymore. I was really happy that I got meanies. But I got a couple more. And they're not ever to be found. So I want to do with them something with our community here, our little community. And we'll participate in something so that y'all can win one of these hats. Well, I think there's two of them. One of them. There's one. And then I think there's another something coming. But anyway, for sure, one of these hats.
Guess how many shows we've done?
How many? Oh my God, I have no idea. I wouldn't even win that one. Guess how many people they've deported from the border? No, I don't know. We'll figure out something, and then I'll get your address and get it shipped out to you, and you too can wear this rare no more
Available.
no more available hat. I know, KMM. It is super cute. It is so me. I'm telling you, it's so me. And I know KMM's born on my birthday, so it's so her too. Anyway, and I think that Donna could rock it too, and so could Royal Apple. So it should be very good. We're gonna have a good time with it. We just have to figure out exactly what it's gonna take to get it. It'll be fun. I'm trying to think of what else I heard in the news today. What else did you hear in the news?
I watched Dancing Fruit.
You watched Dancing Fruit?
Yes, I watched Dancing Fruit. So I was not privy to see really what was going on today.
So what did you think of that Super Bowl? Was that a blowout or what, y'all?
That was a boring game. I did see online how everybody hated the halftime show.
I don't know who Lamar is.
I don't either.
And what's really funny is neither does my daughter. I'm not sure what that was all about. And it would have been nice if I could have understood the words.
Right. Excuse me.
Yeah. I mean, it was different, but I don't know what it was all about.
I mean, can't they find a go-between? Because, I mean, we know there's people from 80 to... Excuse me. From 80 to 5 that watches the football game.
Do what?
I talked to people that work on that guy at halftime, and everybody's like, that was like one of the weirdest and worst halftimes.
Nobody know. I don't know who he is.
And, I mean, they were just. It's like they gave it every shot. I mean, I listened to it, and I was like, I just didn't understand it. And
there's enough people. There's enough entertainment. Okay. There's enough entertainers out there that they could find somebody that could please everybody.
Right? I don't know if we can do that.
Well, I mean, you could have artists get together. It just doesn't have to be one from different generations. They could. It's not.
I don't
Oh,
know.
that's awesome, KMM.
I want to show you guys something. Go ahead and talk because I got to find this so I can show it. Because they did not show this in the entirety, and I was super bummed. Because it wasn't shown in its entirety. And I want you to see it in its entirety. Okay, hang on here. I loved this commercial. So let me get on here so you can see it. This is one of the best commercials I have ever seen. All right, here we go.
Oh, still too little, buddy.
I love this commercial.
There's a reason for the sunshine sky, and there's a reason why I'm feeling so high. Must be the season when that love light shines all around us. So let that feeling grab you deep inside and send you reeling. Where your love can hide, just feel the thunder. Just let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love grow with a small.
So a horse walks into a bar, and what?
Just let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love grow with the smallest of dreams, and let your love show.
Oh my God, I love that commercial, and they didn't show the whole commercial. They did not show the whole commercial. They only showed a part of it. Yeah. That, you know what? That stunk that they didn't show it all.
Yeah.
Because you kind of missed out on part of it. In fact, I don't think they said, they told the part where he said, listen, buddy, you're just not old enough yet. They just showed the keg falling out of the back. And then him pushing it. But I loved it. That's right. And I showed it just now. So there you go, bud.
Right? You want to sponsor us, Budweiser? Just asking for a friend.
Right. Yeah, come up with some good commercials like that. That's what we want.
Yeah,
I know they are beautiful horses. KMM, they are. They are
I
beautiful.
love Clydesdales.
But I was just bummed that I go, Mom, you got to see this. Look at this commercial. They didn't show it all. And Elon Musk was supposed to have a commercial, but I didn't see it either.
Starlink?
I don't know. It was supposed to
Because
be.
I know T-Mobile had said that they teamed up with Starlink. I saw that.
Wow. I didn't see
Yeah.
that one. I didn't see that one. The
Yeah.
commercials weren't that good this time. They were all Gronk was in every one of them. Not that he's not a bad looking guy or anything, but I mean it was like, okay. But I had my mama laughing, and she was laughing really hard because every time they'd show the guys up front,
Yeah.
did you notice not one of those guys matched? They had a flowered tie with a with a plaid jacket, and I'm telling you what, Terry Bradshaw never he never matches. He had that goofy tie on and that goofy lapel snot rag, and they
Right.
didn't match. They didn't match at all. And then his jacket, he had a striped shirt on. Okay, my mom said, "Are you worried about their clothes?" I said, "Yes, I am."
Apparently they don't have a wife or a girlfriend or a female that dresses them.
Right? Because
They
did you
must
know?
dress themselves.
Well,
And
I'll
we
tell
all
you.
know that's a disaster if they dress themselves.
I'll tell you who went in sharp looking, and I could. She goes, well, "What do you think of his outfit?" And I said, "Now that's sharp." Was that coach of the Eagles, that Nick Sartorini or whatever? But he's got a wife and kids. So there you go. She dressed him, and then that purple suit from who was wearing the purple suit? That was pretty hot. I think that was Hertz that was wearing that.
I didn't see the purple suit.
Yeah, it was an eggplant. I think it was Hertz. It was wearing it. It was nice. But oh no, Howie Long did not look very good. Even though it was all blue, baby blue, it was still a plaid jacket with a flower tie. So there are many stories on Facebook that's made up by AI. AI is going to be a big thing in the future. So this is where you're going to have to use your common sense. We are the generation of common sense.
Has anybody seen that one on Facebook? Obviously it's AI, and it's Kamala in a bra with tattoos walking down the street with a beer.
No,
That is so funny.
no, but I saw that. Who was it? It was whose daughter just sang with Jelly Roll. Whose daughter was it? It was a country singer's daughter that was up there, and she's older. And she was singing with Jelly Roll on stage, and I was like, wow. I didn't hear it. Look, you're going to Google it?
Yeah.
I can't remember who it was. It wasn't Garth Brooks' daughter, I don't think. I can't remember. I heard about it though, and I was like, wow. I saw the picture. I'm trying to think of what else happened this weekend. I mean, there was so much that happened this weekend. Next time I'll have to take notes. I mean, it was crazy. The weekend was crazy.
It was Garth Brooks' daughter.
Was it Garth
It
Brooks?
was Garth Brooks' daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, save me.
I'll have to listen to that. I haven't even listened to it. But I loved the Super Bowl. It was quiet. There were no problems. There was no outbreak, no fights, no nothing, which is a good thing. There wasn't no major disasters that happened. So everyone did their prayers, and it helped, and it happened, and it was a very nice event. And then we woke up this morning to a plane crash in Arizona. So, how do you wreck a plane? They said it skid into a parked plane. I mean, do we need to breathalyze our pilots? I mean, I don't know. It's getting a little eerie here. It's making me kind of wonder about whether I want to fly anywhere or not.
Yeah,
You know,
I
I
know.
mean,
I know. They're back at it with the planes and stuff again.
it's insane. It's just insane. We need to put a halt to all that stuff and make sure that,
Yep.
you know, and we need to. Another thing we need. They found all
Yeah.
of those creepy things that they're doing. They were doing in the Wuhan lab to all of those animals. They were doing it to monkeys and dogs. And you know what? Fauci should be put down for what he did to those animals alone.
Yep.
That's all I've got to say. They need to
Yep.
euthanize Fauci.
That was another thing that I saw on the internet. And it's like everybody's complaining about Elon Musk and saying, I didn't vote for Elon Musk. And it's like,
Oh yeah,
and then it says, but I don't remember voting for Fauci.
right. Well, you know who had the best comment, the very best comment out of everybody through all of this whole thing. I'm starting to have a little bit more respect for Senator Kennedy out of Louisiana. And his comment was this: you have found, Elon found this, he found this, he found this, and these people are over here throwing a great big fit and saying they don't want him in the business and they don't want him picking and going on and going through everything. But they're not talking about what they found.
Right.
They're talking about how they don't want him in there going through everything, but they're not talking about what he found when he got there.
Right.
And, you know, come on, guys. We know that your hand was in the screaming kid that says, I did not do that, is the one that did it.
Absolutely.
It's the kid that did it. And the more they scream, the more I'm thinking, what else are you hiding?
Right. Right.
You know, when a judge steps up and says, you can't go through here, we don't want you going through our. Oh, and by the way, that judge that froze up everything, did you see where he said he wanted all of the records and the data destroyed of the things that he found? What? You want it destroyed?
Right.
Why? Why do you want it destroyed? What are you trying to hide? How much money did you get out of this? I saw, and I apologize. I can't pull this lady's name out of my hat because she's not anybody it's not a congressman and it's not a senator, but she's somewhere up in Washington and she makes less than $200,000. And this guy said she was throwing a great big hissy fit, and he said, I got to thinking, you know what? I wonder exactly why she is. And he looked her up and she was worth $33 million. $33 million. Now, she could have done a couple of investments or whatever and had maybe $1 million or $2 million. Not
Right.
33 million, guys. I'm not going along with that. Just like I'm not going along with Schumer worth 88 million.
Right.
You know, you're taking our tax-paying money and you're spending it on what.
Right.
And I don't care what Pocahontas Elizabeth Warren says. It is our business. You're taking the money out of
It is our business.
It's our money. We worked for it. It's our business where you spend it, or at least be transparent about it. And you're none of the following. And you're none of the following. So,
I agree. I agree.
All right, Linda, it's that time. Guys,
that time. And I get that back.
I know. Maybe
But
we'll
I'll be back tomorrow, I promise.
Maybe we can do some shorts sometime this week. Yeah, we'll do some shorts. So, guys, don't forget about the hat. Be on here tomorrow. We'll announce exactly what it takes to get the hat. And I am so excited to share my one-of-a-kind hat. was a lucky winner, and Linda will have hers. And we'll be
Yes,
the only
Royal Apple. We'll be back tomorrow.
Yes, we'll be all back tomorrow, and we're going to tell everybody how they can win hats. Okay.
And I did want to tell Donna and Royal Apple, if you watched the beginning, I explained why I wasn't here, but I just want to throw a quick thank you for all the prayers. Everything's great. Just real quick to recap, my daughter-in-law went into premature labor and had the baby a month early. So, and there was a few complications with him and a few complications with her. And just watch the beginning of the show back and you'll see everything explained. But thank you again for all of your prayers, love, and support. I love you. We love you.
And tomorrow we'll be riding on the deportation bus. So I guess we'll be talking about how many deportations we have had.
Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, ding, ding. Yeah. All right, guys. Love you so much. And we will talk tomorrow. It's good to be back.
Good night.
Be back.
Thank you, Connie. It's good to be back.
And we'll talk to you tomorrow. Good
Good
night.
night.